Blondell Brown. Okay, you have one, two, three. You have 4 red light violations.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, it's going to cost you $170 for those violations. Then you have.
Wow.
A man walks into Judge Caprio's courtroom facing 4 red light violations, parking tickets, and then boom, he gets hit with a bombshell he never saw coming. His daughter's old car, the one he registered in his name years ago, it's racked up over $1,300 in unpaid tickets going back nearly a decade, including a bounce check that made everything worse. Now Bondell is standing there, living on SSI, barely scraping by, wondering how he's going to pay for his tickets and his daughter's mess. But here's where this case takes an absolutely beautiful turn. A woman from Anderson, Indiana, someone Bondell has never met, is about to change his entire day with a small bonus from work and a heart full of generosity. What happens next will move Bondell to tears and remind all of us that even in our darkest moments, there are angels among us. This is a story about kindness, paying it forward, and the power of human connection.
Then you have 2 parking tickets that go back 4 years ago. It's $40.
Okay.
Then you have 1, 2, 3, 4 tickets that go back 6 years ago.
Okay, those are my daughters.
It was an Oldsmobile.
No, I never had an Oldsmobile.
Car was registered to you, though. You registered it for your daughter?
Yes.
And she paid it with a bad check. The check bounced.
She did?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's her.
Your daughter owes. You want to sit down? You're going to have to sit down. Your daughter owes $1,300 in parking tickets that go back to 2008, 9, and 10.
What? Are you serious?
Look at Bondell's face right there. Are you serious? He had no idea this was coming. He walked into court thinking he was dealing with a few red light tickets, maybe a couple of parking violations, and suddenly he's hit with $1,300 in fines from a car he registered for his daughter over a decade ago. This is a situation that happens more often than you'd think. Folks, when you register a vehicle in your name for someone else, even a family member, you become legally responsible for any tickets, fines, or violations associated with that vehicle. It doesn't matter who was driving. It doesn't matter that the daughter is now 42 years old with 3 kids of her own. Those tickets are attached to Bondell's name, and now he's the one standing in court trying to figure out how to pay for something he didn't even know existed. And to make matters worse, his daughter tried to pay with a bad check that bounced. You can see the judge even tells him to sit down, because this news is clearly overwhelming.
How old is your daughter?
42.
She have any kids?
3.
Oh, well, she's not going to be paying parking tickets.
She has 3, yeah.
How old are they?
11. One just turned 16, and one's 22.
Yeah. I'm going to charge $150 for those tickets. I'm going to dismiss most of the tickets. They were overnight. The tickets go back 10 years ago.
Okay.
So it's going to cost $150 for those tickets. Right. We can put them on a payment plan. So it's a total of $440. Work out a payment plan.
Okay, and what's mine gonna be?
Here's what I'm going to do.
No, separately. I'm saying I'm concerned about me.
What do you do for a living?
I'm on SSI.
Is the Nissan your?
Yes,
is that
that's
your car?
my car. Yep, the Versa.
So it's your tickets are $210.
Did you catch what just happened there? Judge Caprio took $1,300 in decade-old tickets and reduced them down to just $150. That is judicial discretion at its finest. He recognized that these overnight parking tickets from 2008, 2009, and 2010 are ancient history, and that forcing Bondell to pay the full amount with all the accumulated penalties would be both unreasonable and counterproductive. But here's the part that really stands out. When the judge started explaining the combined total, Bondell immediately says, "No, separately, I'm saying I'm concerned about me." This man isn't trying to get out of paying for his daughter's mistakes, but he also knows his own limitations. He's living on SSI, supplemental security income, which means he's likely surviving on around $900 to $1,000 per month at most. Now he's looking at $210 for his own tickets, plus $150 for his daughter's. And even with a payment plan, that's a significant burden for someone on a fixed disability income. You can hear the stress in his voice.
So here's what we're going to do. I understand your circumstances. And there are a whole bunch of other people who are very generous in life who also understand people's circumstances. I have a letter from a woman named Angie Chesser. And she lives in Anderson, Indiana. And she sent me a letter. And she said, I got a small bonus from where I work, and I would like to donate $100. And it's a very touching story for me because she's donating it in memory of my mother, because she heard me tell a story about my mother. And she said it affected her to such a degree that she wants to make a $100 donation to help somebody else. And Angie Chester is going to donate. We're going to use, she actually sent cash. So we're going to use this to help pay for your fine.
This is the moment that transforms an ordinary traffic court case into something truly extraordinary. Angie Chesser from Anderson, Indiana, a woman who has never met Bondell Brown, who lives hundreds of miles away, who probably works a regular job and doesn't have money to spare, received a small bonus at work and decided to donate $100 to help a complete stranger. But here's what makes this even more beautiful. She's donating it in memory of Judge Caprio's mother. She watched one of these videos, heard the judge share a story about his mom, and was so deeply moved that she wanted to honor that memory by helping someone else. Think about that chain of connection. Judge Caprio's mother influenced him. He shared her story publicly. Angie heard it and was inspired. She sent her bonus. And now Bondell Brown, a man struggling on disability, is receiving help because of a woman who passed away years ago. That's not just generosity, folks. That's legacy. That's proof that the love and kindness we show in our lives continues to ripple outward long after we're gone.
What do you say about that?
I'm speechless.
It says that there were an awful lot of kind,
Thank you.
wonderful people in life. Let me see it.
Excuse me. Thank you. Thank you.
Let me see it. I'm getting a message. Wanda, I'm getting a message just by watching you that not many good things happen to you in life.
Not at all.
Stop right there and really listen to what just happened. Judge Caprio looked at Bondell and said, I'm getting a message that not many good things have happened to you in life. And Bondell's response? Not at all. Just 2 words, but they carry the weight of a lifetime of struggle. This is a man who has clearly been through things most of us can't imagine. He's living on disability. He's dealing with his daughter's old debts. He walked into court today stressed and overwhelmed. And suddenly, a complete stranger's kindness has moved him to tears. Watch his reaction when he hears about Angie's donation. He literally can't speak. He keeps saying, thank you, and needing a moment to compose himself. For someone who hasn't experienced many good things in life, this moment, being recognized, being helped, being seen, might be one of the most powerful experiences he's had in years. And Judge Caprio sees it. He understands that sometimes the greatest gift isn't the money. It's knowing that somebody out there actually cares about you.
But this is a message that in this great country, the greatest country in the history of the world, we have some wonderful, warm, compassionate people who are interested in the plight of other people. Mm-hmm. And one of those people is Angela Chesser.
Yep.
There are a whole bunch of others as well who are just wonderful people. And they don't care about your race, your religion, your nationality, the color of your skin. All they care about is that someone is in need.
Right.
And we try to do that as well. So good luck to you.
Thank you so much.
I get moved by people that have such generosity. I just want to know how you feel about this.
It touched me. Touched my heart. I feel lucky today. For some reason, I feel like it was a God sent, a God sent.
You know what the lesson
And
is today? That Angie wants you to know that someday, when things get better for you,
I can help somebody else.
help somebody else. God love you. Take care.
Thank you. Thank you, sir.
A godsend. That's what Bondell called it. And honestly, what better word is there? This man walked into court today carrying the weight of his own tickets, his daughter's decade-old debt, and a lifetime of struggles. He was stressed, overwhelmed, probably expecting the worst. And instead, he experienced something that completely shifted his perspective. He says, I feel lucky today for some reason. It touched my heart. And the most powerful moment? When Judge Caprio starts to explain that Angie will want him to pay it forward someday, Bondell finishes a sentence. I can help somebody else. He gets it. He understands that this isn't just about receiving. It's about becoming part of the chain of kindness. Maybe right now, Bondell doesn't have much to give, but someday, when things get better, he's going to remember this moment in Judge Caprio's courtroom. He's going to remember Angie Chesser from Anderson, Indiana, and he's going to find a way to help someone else who's struggling. That is how kindness multiplies.
It never fails to move me when I see the powerful results that come from an act of kindness. It truly takes very little to make a big difference in someone's life. I would like to thank Angie Chesser for honoring my mother with her thoughtfulness. And I would like to remind everyone that even the smallest acts of goodwill have the potential to brighten someone's day. Never underestimate the power of a kind word, a listening ear, or even a simple smile. As Mother Teresa said, every time you smile at someone, it is an act of love, a gift to that person, a beautiful thing. I agree with Mother Teresa and would like to encourage all of you to share your gift of your smile with someone today and every day.
What an absolutely moving case this was. Let's recap the incredible journey we just witnessed. Bondell Brown came court-facing for red light violations, a couple of parking tickets, and then received the shock of his life. $1. 300 in decade-old tickets from a car he had registered for his 42-year-old daughter years ago, including a bounce check that made everything worse. Judge Caprio, recognizing the age of those tickets and Bondell's circumstances living on SSI, reduced the daughter's portion to just $150 and began working on a payment plan. But then came the moment that changed everything. Angie Chesser from Anderson, Indiana, a woman who received a small bonus at work, had sent $100 in cash to help someone in need, and she did it in memory of Judge Caprio's mother after hearing a story that touched her heart. Bondell was moved to tears. He called it a godsend. And when the judge mentioned paying it forward someday, Bondell immediately understood, I can help somebody else. This case proves that kindness is contagious. One woman's generosity, inspired by a judge's mother, transformed a struggling man's entire outlook on life. As Judge Caprio reminded us through Mother Teresa's words, every time you smile at someone, it is an act of love. If this story touched your heart, make sure to smash that like button and share your thoughts in the comments. Have you ever experienced an unexpected act of kindness that changed your day or your life? We'd love to hear your stories. Share this video with someone who needs a reminder that good people still exist in this world. And don't forget to subscribe so you never miss another powerful courtroom moment.